Well, I guess it's time to put the carrot sticks to use. As far as I know, what we're about to do has never been done with the carrot stick. This is Chris Moutet, the IGFA representative for the island of Trinidad. Chris, we're going for an IGFA Inshore Grand Slam today. What fish are we going to catch?
All right, well, we're going to start off trying to get some snook and possibly a bonefish, and then in the evening we're going to try to get a tarpon or two, which I think we have a very good chance of getting. Right,
the season is not ideal, but the weather has played along. Let's get out and see if we can enter our names in the record books as IGFA record holders.
Let's try them out.
All right, man. Gentlemen, how are you? That's the one I want.
Well, an Inshore Grand Slam consists of catching 3 out of these species: tarpon, bonefish, permit, or snook. And these fish are highly regarded as probably some of the best game fish anywhere where they're found in shallow water. Typically, you catch a lot of these fish in shallow water. You're sight fishing for them in a lot of cases, not always. And a number of them can be extremely spooky. Trying to get all of these in one time frame can be difficult because you might be looking for a specific tide for bonefish that might be very different for snook. So you might have to run around and chase a tide in different areas in the course of a day to get all these species.
It's amazing. There's tarpon jumping everywhere. They're all over here in the flats. They're babies. There's little ones. I haven't seen any big ones, but I'd love to hook up with one anyway, just to say that we got one of the 3 species we're looking for: tarpon, snook, and bonefish.
You know, most people think that IGFA records and Grand Slams are a very unattainable or extremely elitist thing to do, and certain records and certain slams are, but you'd be surprised how available and how possible some of these slams are in your given area. And really the only way to try or know if you can do it is to go out there and try. So it's the best way to do it, in my opinion, is to focus on that. Make that your mission for the day. You know, say, I want to go out and try to catch a slam for the day. You know, and if you do that and direct yourself on trying to make a game plan for the day, your chances are up there. Conversely, if you're out there and you're having a hell of a lucky day and you've already got 2 of the 3 or 3 of the 4 in the boat, you might want to think, geez, I could probably get a Grand Slam or a Super Grand Slam out of this. So they are possible.
So Chris, doing an inshore Grand Slam attempt isn't something that Trinidadians do a lot, is it? I mean, fishing for bonefish and snook is not all that popular down here.
Not so much, no. I could definitely say that it's not a huge sport, and what attracts us to fishing. Fishing for us is definitely the North Coast.
Right.
Wahoo, tuna, dolphin, fish like that.
Right. But it is definitely possible to score an inshore Grand Slam in the islands.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you've seen our mangrove there, and I'm sure if we had more skiffs and shallow boats, you'd see a lot more and more fish being caught. No treble hooks definitely is out of the question. Wire lines definitely out. How we're doing it here is exactly what's needed to catch and get into the regulations of IGFA.
Well, the Grand Slam program is just another way to recognize angler achievement, and it's for diversity of fish caught rather than heaviest of a fish caught like our records. And in addition, you don't need to kill these fish to apply for the Slam Club, but I should also mention that you don't necessarily need to kill a fish for an IGFA record as well. But the idea is, you know, to go out and try to promote a different way to find something to do. Instead of going out and let's see how many fish we can catch, let's see if we can catch, you know, the most species in a given day. I will say this about our IGFA records, Grand Slams, and everything. All of it's predicated on something we call angler integrity, which we know could be a bit of an oxymoron. But it's true, you know, if you want to find a way to cheat on something, you can do it. But, you know, we have people sign an affidavit and get it notarized and say, did you do this? Did you comply with IGFA rules? We expect people to be honest. You know, we can find out from time to time on records, you know, when they haven't been truthful, and we take that into consideration, you know, and not accepting it. But in terms of the slams, you know, we're taking your word on it.
So we're drifting up and down this this cut here. There's tarpon jumping all over the place. It's their off season, so we're not sure we're going to hook them up, but they are here. So I'm going to rebait and see if I can get one.
All you need to do to submit an IGFA Grand Slam application is go to our website. You can download both our IGFA rules and an application for the Slam, fill out the information, mail it in, and we'll take a look at it.
Well, nobody said it was going to be easy. We did strike out, 0 for 3 vying for an Inshore Grand Slam, but it wasn't a total failure. Now I want a Grand Slam more than ever and hope to return to Trinidad one day to make it happen.